It was the 4th of July, 86. A bunch of my friends went down to Battery Park to celebrate. We're stoned. We came back on the train, right? It was a long walk before we were able to get on a train station. So, there was this beautiful girl on the train. She was with apparently her mother, or some older lady. And we were trying to, get her attention. And we weren't a rowdy bunch. I mean, we were rowdy, yeah, but we weren't, threatening. We were funny. We liked to make the people laugh on the train. We could see it, that we were doing a good job. We were making her laugh. I had this stupid orange cone in my hand, a pylon from the street. I picked it up, and I had one of them glow necklaces. So, we normally would have gotten off at 46th Street in Astoria to go and hang out on PS10. This girl was just too beautiful to let go. So I'm sitting back, we're making her laugh, and she gets off the train at Steinway Street. And I just, boom, bolted, got off, left my friends behind, and started talking to her in front of her, which happened to be, it was her aunt. So we're walking, we're talking, blah, blah, blah. We're getting close to our departure, which was 30th Avenue. So I asked her for a phone number, and she said, I don't give my phone number out to people. Can I have yours? I didn't have a fucking phone. And I was embarrassed to tell her I didn't have a phone, but I had to say I don't have a phone. And she went, I really don't have a phone. I'm sorry. If I did, I'd give it to you. So she makes a left on Steinway Street on 30th Avenue, and I lived right. So as I'm crossing the street, I was so fucking sad. I couldn't believe she wouldn't give me a number. And I got all this work for nothing. And then I hear, 8675555. What? And she said her number again. I was across the street. I just beelined home, repeating that number. 8675309, Jenny. 8675309, whatever the fuck it was. Got home, wrote it. I couldn't get in touch with this girl. I left messages on her machine for a month, right? And during that time, I was falling for another girl. And whatever, So, this girl, and I'm calling from a fucking phone booth, so she can't call me back. I had to just be a nuisance and just keep calling. And finally one day she picked up. I know she had a light blue Camaro. She was Italian. She was a Guidette. And we went out a couple of times. So we were in her car parked on 44th Street, 28th Avenue, between 28th and 25th, but closer to 28th. It's about 8 o'clock at night, and I was starting a new job the next day. Actually, it was a lot later. It was about midnight. And Packy Lynch got me a job with Klinko, and tomorrow was going to be my first day. So we're in a car, and we're making out. She pulls the seat back and, reclines it back. She's in the driver's seat. So I move over, I'm on top of her. And I feel serious pain in the downstairs region. And I screamed, ah, ah. I guess the erection brought this pain on. She was like, what the hell's going on? I go, I don't know. I gotta go to the doctor. I gotta go to the hospital. So she takes me to the hospital. I'm there for a couple of hours. I think it was like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and I have anxiety because I have to start a new job in the morning at 7, right? So what it was I pulled a groin muscle from carrying a couch the day before, which my cousin John doesn't remember because he was one of them. I think it was him and Patrick. Because, I didn't have a bed anymore because of the fire. Joe gave me a couch, and we had to carry it down 3 flights of stairs. It was them, my 2 cousins on one end, I was on the other, and we had to lift it up 3 flights of stairs. And apparently I pulled a groin muscle from that. I had to make up for that, that time that in the car. It didn't happen. So I was babysitting a friend of mine's kid. This was a good place for us to be alone, We're making out. And she was really into it. And I was nervous because I don't think I've ever done this before yet. I never got to this level. Successfully, anyway. Had a lot of mishaps. So I take off a shirt or whatever and a bra. And let me tell you, this girl was a 10. She was a fucking 10. So the tits come out, and she got these 2 fucking long strands of curly hair on her nipples. And I couldn't function right anymore. I couldn't, she's still, fucking thrusting and moaning, and I'm like, why didn't she get rid of these? Why how did she not, get rid of these 2 fucking hairs? I couldn't think. And she was, she didn't know what was going on in my head. And she was like, it's not too late. If you don't want to, we could stop. And I was like, okay. It's like a fucking Seinfeld moment, I just couldn't get fucking past the nose, If I was smart, I should have just gave her a fucking razor and went on with it, you know what I'm saying?